Hello, YouTubers. So I had some nice feedback from the first video I made about some rhythm functions here on the RC-600. So I just thought I'd try and build on the last video. The last video was rhythm changes on different tracks, and this is just a couple of examples because I've been experimenting with performing. I finally have performed with the RC-600, and can I just say, I do a lot of open mics and stuff, and this is, I had a lot of comments on the quality of the sound. They just said it was, you know, the levels, everything was coming through crystal clear, and it just sounded great. Yeah, they liked the music too. But I'm just saying there were a lot of comments on the quality of the drum, of the bass coming through, and I did a couple songs without the drums. You know, I just did like traditional loop songs, and I did one song with no looping at all, and everything just came through to the PA so nicely. So I think, you know, like the preamps and the way that you can set all the levels, I just gotta say, as a live tool, this did not let me down. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example here. I showed in the last video how you can record a rhythm onto a track, so I'm not gonna go through that again, but I'll just briefly remind you that the output settings on the routing input rhythm, we need to have the rhythm on. Oh, sorry, hang on, we go to the end here, so that rhythm is going to the loop, right? Not to output, but to loop, okay? So we gotta have that on. And on our individual tracks, say track 1 here, track 1, I'm going to record live with the rhythm on, and I'm going to show you a way of doing this so that I'm using one live and recording it as a loop instead of pre-recording it. And part of the reason for that is I can record, I can let the loop play, and I can record my measures exactly, and you'll see what I mean. I hope you'll see what I mean. Because I'm going to do a bass line, and I'm going to build it up, and then I'm going to go to something that I pre-recorded. So anyway, on track 1, I've got loop sync on, and I've got a measure of 4. So I'm afraid that the only way I can do the measure at a specific length, as I said before, is with the loop sync on. Now, if we go to track 2, I've got, in this song, it happens to be a measure of the same length of 4 and loop sync on, although I think I could probably have that off. I'm not going to try that at the moment, but that's something you can experiment with. That you might be able to turn this one off and have this set at a different length. I know some people are struggling with that, but if I pre-recorded this, I could have it at a different length. But it also seems to be that the RC-600 does not like, with the loop sync on it, it doesn't like doing a preset measure that is not divisible by the other number, or it doesn't go into it, the other number. So the other one would have to be 8 or 12 or 16, if you see what I mean. Anyway, let's get to it. So that's set at 4. We got the rhythm coming in to the track. We've got that on track 2, but that doesn't matter anyway because that's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this loop. And this is the song, Just the Two of Us, the Bill Withers, Grover Washington tune. And so I'm going to play it to give you an example. I'm just going to do some of it briefly. So I'm going to do the opening bass riff, but it's because I've got two completely different rhythms going on. After I record this rhythm, I'm going to turn off the rhythm really quick. I've got that set to an assign button over there, that tap button, for my rhythm off, rhythm on. There it is, that's the rhythm I'm going to be using. Okay. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it on, and then I'm going to hit record when I want, and it's just going to record 4 bars, and it's going to keep playing, but it's going to sound like it's doubled over. So as soon as the recording's done, I'm going to switch that off, and it'll carry on playing. It'll make sense. Okay, so, and then I'm going to go into the other one, and I'm going to record over the other one as well, so you can hear how I can record over. I can record over on both, and you can get a really nice vibe going on both. So let me shut up and play, as they say. Shut up and play. Okay, I've got a preset guitar to bass effect, which let me just say, I used to have the super octave bass pedal by Boss, and it's not quite as good as that was, but it is pretty darn good. I need my cable on. Okay, so I'm going to start this. I'm going to do that opening bass riff. Turned off the rhythm straight away as soon as it stopped recording. You see what I mean? I turned off my bass effect and putting on a nice pad echo over it. Back to the other one, just so you can hear what I'm gonna do, like how I would play the song out. Then I can do some soloing over the top. Okay, so that's just to give you like a brief idea there of what that's like. So a lot of options, I think, on how you can record a live one and then go to something that's completely different. As long as you turn off the rhythm, if you've got an on-off assign for your rhythm set, as soon as it's done recording your loop, you can do that. Okay, I want to show you one other song. This is a song of my own. And you can see I've got 4 tracks here. All 4 tracks have got something in them. And what I've done, and the rhythm's not on, I'm not going to do any live rhythming on this. So I've got pre-recorded rhythms on here. I've got one that sounds like this. And that's like the main verse. And these are all Boss RC-600 ones, and I don't remember which genres they're from. And this one I applied a filter, I applied an effect to as I recorded it, and it's a low-pass filter effect. And it sounds pretty cool, I think. And that's something, you know, you can record. There's a video by Guitar and Stuff, I think. He shows how you can add effects to your drums. If you want more details on that, I'll try and put a link on. If you search Guitar and Stuff channel, I think that's where I saw the video about that. And that's really cool. Anyway, what I did, these two, however, are from my DAW, and these are they're samples from a film from 1947 called Out of the Past, as this song is about movies. There's an opening of a dialogue from the film, and I took it from my DAW. And near the end of this clip, I start with one of the pre-recorded rhythms. And I've also got another sample from the film that plays clips, little small snippets of this clip while I'm playing. So I'm just going to show you how that works. I'm going to start here.
Baby, I don't care.
Anyway, you can't really hear my vocals there, but I would be singing onto this. And eventually what I would do, as I play the song out, is I'd record over this. It doesn't matter where I put it in the loop, because I'm going to keep playing and playing. So, it goes. Play the second clip thing for my DAW.
There's a little business about $40,000.
That's just a little sample of that one. I do have some songs on Spotify, by the way, under the name Typeface. Anyway, but I'm not here to plug. So this is just to show you that you can have songs from your DAW, tracks from your DAW and pre-recorded rhythm tracks. And also what's interesting on this one is that track 2 is on multi, so it can play over while the other two are playing. Track 3 is on single, track 4 is on single, so I can alternate between these, and you saw that I can cue up. So if you hear it, right, I can cue that up. And trust me, it will play. And there you go. But I can play this over.
There's a little business about $40,000.
Both of them. I just think that's brilliant. So I can, you know, all kinds of possibilities there. And also I've got this, and this one is on a single shot, because that's at the start of the song. But this one is not on single shot. It's going to keep looping, and it's multi. So it plays over these two, and I'm alternating between these two. All right, so that's just some other ideas. Let me know your thoughts if you've got any, and hope this has been some help. Cheers.